Hey guys, it's Sky from theScore eSports, and today I'm with Shiphtur of Dignitas. I want to ask about that game today. What made you guys go into the decision of Kindred into Gragas?
So Kindred is just a champion Curie is really comfortable with and like really good at. And Gragas is kind of known for not being very good early skirmisher, and Kindred's kind of the opposite. She's really good at early skirmishes. So, I mean, other than the mess up early where they kind of died a couple times, he recovered really well and, and showed the team fights that Kindred did pretty well.
Now you guys were struggling the past last week, going 0-2. Now you're going into this game, and you guys actually won versus TSM, who is actually known to, I guess, be the team that is expected to win. Is this a huge motivational boost for you guys?
It definitely is. It's just knowing that your practice finally like working in LCS games, like when you're losing and you're practicing really hard and it's just not showing up, then you're gonna get down on yourself. But when you finally do, when you feel like there is improvement in your team and your individual play, and it's just really good feeling going forward.
I want to ask you about TSM. As we've seen before, a lot of people have said that they're struggling in communications, and I guess like their synergy just isn't there. What are your thoughts on them so far? Do you think that they're going to improve for the rest of the split?
It felt like that was a big problem for them like maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago, but playing against them like today and a couple times we scrimmed them, they've seen really solid. I think they're gonna get even better. They have really strong individual players, and it already feels like they're starting to play like a team. And once they mesh a little bit more, I think they'll be a top team for sure.
Now, going to next week, you guys are playing Renegades and C9. C9 actually, I guess, a pretty good team so far, but Renegades actually struggling being in last place. What are your thoughts on those teams so far? What do you think that Renegades is struggling in?
Renegades, I mean, they don't. They're kind of struggling with, they're kind of like us, where they're kind of struggling with a bit of everything. They're not sure like what team comps they want to run, like what players they want to run even, and overall they just like feel a little bit lost when they play the map. And for C9, I think C9 is probably one of the scariest teams to play against. I think they have really good macro play. They have strong individuals, and you just don't want to be behind against C9 for sure.
I want to ask about Immortals, the team that's 11-0, almost going undefeated, 7 games away from that. What are your thoughts on them? Do you think you guys would be the team that would dethrone them?
Immortals, they do kind of seem unstoppable. Like it's really weird. You think you're ahead against them, and then somehow the gold's even. Like even in the Renegades game, they're like 7 kills up, and they're just not pulling any leads at all against Immortals. They just seem to know what to do like every single time. And I guess for us, like I guess we could be a wild card against them because we kind of do like we kind of like to scrap it out a little bit, like early skirmishes. But it'll be a really close game, I think, for sure.
Now, I want to ask about you yourself. What do you do to not get burnt out of League?
I don't think it's a thing that I do specifically, but I think having a really good team atmosphere is just really good for playing spamming games. Like it's Korea, for example, they just play nonstop, and I think it goes back to how good the infrastructure is, how good the coaching staff is, and if you like just feel nice playing the game, then I don't think playing 20 games will burn you out.
All right, thank you so much for the interview. Good luck next week, and thank you guys for tuning in. We'll see you guys later.